Hello humans, it's B Kira here. Supernatural abilities that are shown in anime are commonly specialized in combat and support roles. But sometimes there are moments where there are misfits in special combat abilities, and while some powers meet the support criteria, the actual ability in action puts the viewers in a baffle. Thus, this episode I will introduce these odd abilities in anime. The first character that I will introduce is Motojiro Kaji from Bungo Stray Dogs. This character is a most wanted criminal known for exploding a building, calling death an ultimate of science. Kaji holds a special ability known as the Lemon Bomb. From hearing the name of the ability, viewers may think that the bomb will having a connection with an actual lemon fruit, but oddly enough, the ability prevents him from taking any damage from a lemon-shaped bomb. The ability seems without a doubt useless, and in the anime, it is considered one of the lowest in the ranks. Seemingly enough, the ability does not work if it has a similar traits as a lemon, and also a regular bomb will not activate the ability. Also, this bomb cannot be created through supernatural powers. He covers the bomb he had created with lemon peels, giving him discomfort. But this character, as a bomb terrorist, uses his ability in clever ways. For instance, when Kaji was stuck in a boat, he was hit directly by a lemon bomb but showed no sign of damage. Even in battle with the armed detective agency, he used his lemon bombs to make them retreat from his base. Due to his ability to stay completely normal after being hit by multiple lemon bombs, it can be seen that there are no restrictions to this power, letting viewers see the ability in action. The second character that I'll introduce is a female protagonist in the Law of Ueki named Ai Mori. She was normally a character with no special abilities, but after an incident that occurred, she had gained powers that she would then use to help the main protagonist. Her special ability lets her brainwash people, which turns her opponents into glasses lovers, giving the power the name Glasses Lovers. Like the name itself, the ability makes people fall into glasses. When someone falls into her ability, no matter who it is, they will think of the glasses more than their lives. But the condition of using this ability is evil. In order for the ability to work, the opponent must pose a cute pose with their right leg raised and their two hands on their face. The ability is crazy itself, but with its condition to activate, it makes not only the user hate it, but the other characters in the anime as well. However, if the condition is met, the ability basically lets the user win any battles as it brainwashes the opponent. In a particular scene, a threat to break glasses was used against a person that was brainwashed. This caused them to bash their head against a rock and faint. In another similar scenario, the person was threatened, which caused their mentality to break and retire. Other people with special abilities looked at the brainwashing ability with a confused manner. Surprisingly, even with the difficult condition, this ability has a high success rate, which leads to a lot of usage and action. Some instances, the opponent accidentally cutely posed, which caused the ability to activate, with other cases where the opponent was told that their wrists were scented while a piece of gum was stuck on their feet, causing them to pose cutely. Of course, this ability was not effective against the final boss, but its impact was great throughout the anime. At first, when Mori received the ability, she didn't know what it did and how it was activated. Afterwards, she learned through hints during the battles on the ability's nature. This time, a character with an ability crazy like the Glasses Lover will be introduced. Her name is Chifusa Manu from an anime called Menu Hikenchu. She is a part of the Menu clan and is the head member. She had realized the society only takes her breast size into account for honor, so she steals the clan's secret scroll and run away. This character's abilities are breast slice. The breast slice ability makes another girl's breast smaller when sliced while also being able to absorb breast. Breast slice is used by anyone in the Menu clan, but Chifusa's passive allows herself to absorb breasts that are sliced by her. Put simply, she steals other people's breasts and can control the sizes freely. But the ability does not help within battles. During the beginning, it was seen that she would have a hard time with the ability as it could not return the absorbed breast. In a fight against 5 thieves, she used the breast slice technique, which ended up with her being carried out in a wagon. Later on, she reaches a milestone as she learned to master the breast slice, in which she can return and control the slice. In the anime society, the ability to control breaths can be considered one of the strongest, yet for Chifusa, she has had a discontent against this, which made her dislike the ability. This anime, when broadcasted, had focused on portraying the female character's breast instead of the action. This caused major censorship throughout the anime. Bobo Bobo Bo Bobo is about a world that had been ruled by the Maruhage Empire in which they make people bald. The plot includes a rebellious group fighting against the empire. This anime is considered lame as it doesn't progress with fights and action but instead with a somehow it just happened plot. This is shown through the protagonist Bobo Bobo Bo Bobo. Bobo does not have an appearance of a children's anime protagonist but with a large facial structure and an afro. Also, within the characters in the anime, he's known for his arrogance and a tenacity which people may call his trait. He's one of the survivors of his village that had been attacked the Maruhage Empire. He has the ability to use his nose hair as a whip to attack and defend against enemies. But due to the lameness of the anime, the nose hair does not have a big role. Before any real fights, the anime is progressed through a series of gags which leads to an out-of-nowhere attack with the nose hair. The scenes are usually action-lacking with a make them laugh and somehow defeat them type of theme, so the actual ability itself may not have an important role. In a particular scene through a long battle, a man comes out of his nose and seals the nose. This leads to the usage of armpit hair to defeat the enemy. In another scene, as the nose hair gets longer and longer, a group of teddy bears with guns starts coming out of the hair. Because of these scenes, no one really knows if the anime is considered action-themed. In truth, the ability of Feast of the Nose Hair is only seen in the beginnings of the anime, while throughout some random abilities are shown that have nothing to do with the nose hair, so it is recommended to watch this anime without any deep thinking. This time, our character will be introduced with a unique special ability but very powerful. He appears in Season 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and his name is Rohan Kishibe. This character lives in the main stage of the anime Morio as a manga artist. He's an odd character that tends to seek reality through eating spiders. He's very self-centered, which makes him get what he wants even if someone else is affected. His special ability, Heaven's Door, allows him to turn people into books. This ability, when someone reads his books, allows him to turn a person's limb into paper. This ability may sound weird, but the memories, experience, and knowledge of the person are stored within the paper in which he can read and take whichever he likes. Plus, the ability can change the person into paper and make them powerless. Because the opponent turns into paper, they can be burned with fire, which leads to straight death. This ability is somewhat gruesome. Another overpowered feature is that Kishibe can manipulate the person by rewriting a piece of memory or movement. Things humans can't do, like fly 70 kilometers per hour, or if my abilities are leaked outside of the house, forget everything, can be done by Kishibe. This ability, however, does have cons as well. A person needs to read the book in order for the ability to activate, and to retrieve information, Kishibe needs to view the opponent's memories, which may have false information. In an instance, Josuke tried to restrain Kishibe. Kishibe tried changing the situation, so he went into another person's memories to curse Josuke's hairstyle, which caused him to rage and beat up Kishibe. Maybe because of his strong ability, when an enemy attacks, Kishibe is usually the first one to receive the damage. Moyashimon is about a protagonist, Tadayasu Sawaki, who is a student at an agricultural university and his daily life. Sawaki is a first-year university student, and from the appearance, he may seem like a normal student, but he carries a special ability. The ability lets him see bacteria and viruses that people cannot see with the naked eye. A special trait about this ability is that he does not see the bacteria like how they look like, but instead sees them in anthropomorphic forms. So not only can he just see them, he can also touch and grab them and be able to distinguish them. Being able to see bacteria since at a young age, he can write and draw with them in a variety of ways. But due to this special ability of being able to see things others can't, when other people say harsh things about it, he despises himself and the ability. Anyhow, the ability has helped Sawaki in multiple ways. He cannot fight anyone with this ability, but he studies and experiments with the bacteria. He had also found food poisoning bacteria in people's foods and helped get rid of them, saving those people. When Sawaki studies, he knows the reasons for failure during experiments, which helped him more than he had realized. As a con, he has no way to prove his ability to see these things and can be seen suspiciously when he tries to draw them out. On a side note, his ability has an estimate worth of about 300 million yen. Today, I have introduced special abilities in anime. To me personally, I think the Glasses Lover ability is the most unique but also the strongest. What do you guys think the most powerful ability is?